YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you a VGC's Pokemon Showdown battle. And I was not sure if I was going to upload again today, but since you guys are being so loyal to me after I've missed a couple days the past week or so, and I missed yesterday, I thought it would be nice to make up for at least yesterday. But the thing is, it definitely takes a lot of time to get even decent battles for any tier, and the thing is, I'm just so out of time with everything nowadays, and I could really use your guys' help. Now, I know this might sound really bad, and I'm not requiring you guys to, of course, but the thing is, if you guys could help me with subscribers, that would be so much appreciated. I just don't have the time to talk to people on Showdown right now. I just have enough time in order to get a decent battle to upload, and that's basically it for each day. So if you guys wouldn't mind being able to help me out, talking to your friends and all that great stuff, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I could just really use a bit of motivation is all, because after all of this work mixed with school and now having a fairly thriving channel, it's definitely quite a bit of work to keep up both of those. So if you guys would please help me, of course I'm not requiring you to, that'd be so much appreciated. Thank you guys. So anyway, now to talk about my team, I decided I would make a VGC's rain team as Swift Swim is not banned, so the combination of Politoed and Life Orb Kingdra is definitely going to be a thing here. For the rest of my team though, I have my Storm Dream Gastrodon, and basically, since it's bulky enough to take some hits, after just using a Surf from Politoed, that way Gastrodon can be a +1 while a Stab or Rain boosted Surf is able to do a nice number on the opponents. So for the rest of my team, I know I have a decent grass weakness, so that's why I brought my specially defensive Amoonguss, which also has the Rage Powder, which I really like. It's +3 priority, so that way any hits, even extreme speeds, will go right to Amoonguss while I'm trying to do some damage with maybe Kingdra, Gastrodon, anything that wants to do some nice damage. Then I have a mixed Dragonite, which has Hurricane for its special side, and then Dragon Claw, and it's a specially defensive set, pretty bulky, and then it also carries Roost, and then a normal Gem Extreme Speed. That's because sometimes you need some nice priority and a little bit of power to go behind it. And then finally I have a Specs Jolteon, because a Stab Specs Thunder is going to do so much to anything. And then the rest of my moves are going to be pretty darn strong too, since it's a Jolteon after all. So yeah, now looking at his team, he has that T-Tar, so it's probably going to be a bit of a weather war. And the thing I have to note is that T-Tar is naturally slower than Politoed, so if he brings in T-Tar when I do as well for the first turn, he will immediately have the advantage of having Sand, and that is not going to be a good footing. So I'll have to think about when I am going to bring in Politoed. Although most of the time I see people scared of me bringing Politoed in second, so they bring in their pokes second as well. So it's all mind games there. Then for the rest of his pokes, I'm not really worried about too much, but Prankster, Sableye is going to be annoying. Getting any status ailments on me, it's going to be very annoying to break through hacks, because I have noticed this tier is actually pretty darn hacksy. But yeah, anyway, the last threat really is Gastrodon, because it works well in sand and rain, so Storm Drain is definitely going to be a thing, and so I have to watch out for that. So yeah, let's see how this battle goes. So I do start out with that rain because I just want to see if I can get an advantage right away. Well, it turns out he does bring in T-Tar, and I've got to switch out right away because I need to preserve that rain. So he goes for the Protect, and then he goes for the Taunt on my Jolteon, and well, that's alright, honestly. I'm not too worried. I do go for the Specs Signal Beam here on the T-Tar. Unfortunately, I do get a crit. Oddly enough, I do get the crit on the Signal Beam against T-Tar is actually quite a bit. So, with that huge chunk on T-Tar, I'm going to be in a pretty good position because the weather war is almost mine already. So I'm going to try to do as much damage to it as possible, but he does go for the Protect here, which I should have predicted, but unfortunately did not. So now I'm just going to try to do some damage with Surf. I was not expecting the Gastrodon to come in here. That was a great play on his part. Now he's at +1 special attack with this Gastrodon, and I'm just in a pickle right now. So the problem here is that Sableye is going to be really annoying with all this Confuse Ray and taunt stuff. So I'm just trying to get Sableye out of here, do as much damage as possible after I recover with Gastro. So now that he taunts me, I do actually go for the Earth Power, which is pretty fortunate, honestly. That way I'm able to get Sableye down low, especially with that special defense drop. That is really nice. The thing is though, with Politoed, I keep missing the Toxic, but now I finally landed on the Gastro, so Gastro will finally start lowering, and that HP amount from Toxic that Gastro's losing is definitely going to be vital, and you'll see. So Gastro's with 1% right now, not going to live too long, and since T-Tar comes back in, I need to save Politoed to keep up that reign. So, now that Gastro has lost some HP from the Toxic, I get a crit with the D-Pulse, and that, with a mixture of the Ice Beam, is able to take out the Gastro, and that is so fortunate. So although he knows that T-Tar is doing quite a bit with Rock Slide, he's definitely going to protect here to see if I'll go for him, but fortunately for me, I do go for Ice Beam with both pokes on the Landorus in case he has Yachi or something, but yeah, that's a dead Lando, and now T-Tar has no chance of surviving 2 Ice Beams, and that's a dead T-Tar, and I win with a rather narrow 2-0 victory. So that was an awesome battle, Master Spark. Alright guys, thank you for watching as always, and I hope I wasn't annoying you guys too much in the beginning with requesting some help with subscribers wise, because I really would appreciate it, and if it's bugging you guys, if that's annoying to see in the videos, please let me know, and I'll be sure to stop seeing any nonsense like that in my future videos. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.